How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Ternowski. With me, as always, is Brett Harvey Wheezy. And today, we welcome Wes from the band Sunday Morning to the show. Wes, welcome, man.
Welcome
Thank
in.
you. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. I'm
Yeah,
really excited
yeah,
for
absolutely. So, Sunday mornings from Connecticut. When touring, Connecticut was always one of my favorite places. Like
really. Okay.
I always fucking used to love coming to Connecticut. Like the East Coast and stuff, we play all up and down and stuff, but like Connecticut was always our jam.
Hmm.
For for some reason, we would always have awesome shows there,
Yeah.
and everyone was super nice.
Yeah. No, it's Connecticut's weird. Connecticut's like either you love it or you hate it. You know what I mean? There's really no in between.
And I always, it's been a long time since I've been there, but I always remember like we knew when we would get into Connecticut when it was like it was the fucking trees. Like
Yeah.
like the wooded areas, it started to get like fuller and fucking prettier, and it's just like it's crazy. Like it just starts looking like a little wonderland.
Yeah, especially if you drive like the Merritt Parkway, like if you're coming from New York or
Yeah.
you're going the Merritt Parkway that goes to Connecticut, it's heavily wooded and it's nice, especially in the fall and the winter, man. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place. Um yeah, I don't know why. I was just thinking about that, Brett, and I was just
Connecticut,
like
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you, it's
I
either
used to
people
fucking
love it or
love
they
it.
hate
I
it.
used to, have you ever been to Connecticut there, Brett?
I think I've traveled through it for like a couple of East Coast tours back in the day. I don't think I've never actually played in Connecticut, but
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I love the East Coast. It's just, I don't know, it's got a vibe to it. I know what you're saying though. I mean, just in general, like it's got a very like lush, like
Yeah, yeah.
foresty. And I'm from Wisconsin, and like where I live in Wisconsin is
But it's
relatively,
different. It's
it's different,
different
right? It
though.
hits different. It's like here
Yeah.
in Wisconsin, if I go like 3 hours west, it's like a whole different forested vibe. Again, kind of like you said, like a
Mhm.
wonderland.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a lot of that out there. But yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever actually stayed in Connecticut. I think I've just like kind of been a
Yeah.
little did a little zippy doo through the state, and that was about it.
there's a homie out there. His name is Britton Billick. So I think that was his last name. I don't remember. But Britton, he used to put on all of the shows all the
Yeah.
time. And then we'd stay at his house, and it was fucking shit. It was prime time, baby. It was prime time.
Shout out Britain.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out Britton. He was a good dude. Hope he's doing good. I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't talked to him in like 20 years. So I don't know.
I don't know him,
Something
but
like
I hope he's doing good too.
Yeah,
I hope he's
I
doing.
hope
Hope
he's
he's
doing
doing good.
well.
Speaking of doing good, though, Sunday morning, you guys just put out your new album, Eternal Grief, which is fucking slamming. Came out on Halloween, October 31st,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
How's the response been for the album so far?
It's been really good. It's kind of this is our first full length, so we've released EPs and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and those have done fairly well, but we had really no big expectation of how it would go. You know what I mean? We
Hmm.
we just hope people would be stoked on it and listen to it. But the reception for it so far has been really, really good. Better than anything I could have ever asked for. And we're just stoked that people are listening to it and resonating with it, really.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, just like Spotify alone, streams are pretty darn swell, I'd say.
Yeah, that's another thing it's cool to see, when you release 11 songs. Obviously we did the three singles, so those have more streams, but
Yeah.
it's cool to see which songs get more stream, especially it's been out for a couple weeks now, so
Yeah.
it's interesting to see which songs are being streamed more than others. So I think that's kind of been another cool aspect of it too.
What would you say? I mean, you can include the singles or whatever you're feeling, but what would you say is kind of like your personal favorite song off the album?
Ooh, that's tough. Um, I want to say I really like the song Personal.
Okay.
Towards the end of the album. That was like one
Yeah.
of the last songs that we wrote for the album, and it kind of just happened. And it was one that we worked. did a lot of work on on it in the studio, and we tried a bunch of different things, different guitars, different sounds and stuff. So when I think back of the whole process of the album, I think Personal is one of my favorites. I really love Phantom Host. I just love the vibe of that song. Um, I think those two. I really like them all. I'm super proud of them all. But those two stand out the most for me.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I really enjoyed the video for what was it, Pulling Thorns, where you're in like the pizza place.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was fun. That was I used to work at that restaurant when I was in like high school and in college. And I still go there to this day. And my old boss still works there, and we were super close. So I was just like, hey, could we film this music video here when it's closed one day? And he's like, yeah, sure. And it worked out. It
Pretty
looks great. The guy Chris who did the video did an excellent job with like framing and lighting and
hmm
just kind of setting the whole vibe of the restaurant with all the neon lights and stuff. He did an excellent job, and I just couldn't be more happy how it turned out.
Nice. Did you get yourself some pizza that day at
Oh,
least?
we ate like kings that night, dude. We were getting penne alla vodka. We were getting different pizzas, fried moots, the whole deal. It was good.
Were you making it for everybody too? Yeah.
I was doing the pizzas. I was doing the pizzas, but my boss is helping out too. My old boss is helping out, so it was fun. We had a good night. It was fun.
Oh yeah, man. That's awesome.
Um, so I mean, kind of talking about like the response to the album. I know right now you are wrapping up your Eternal Grief tour. I think you as of when we're filming this right now, I believe you guys have one more show left. I think was that
Yep.
the night
Yeah, we
before
just got
Thanksgiving,
our
right?
like our album
Yeah.
release shows the day before.
Yeah. So number one, I mean, how's that been going? And second question is, what's next in terms of like touring and playing out for maybe 2026 non?
Yeah, the tour went well. It was, it was only a week long, which is, a good amount of time for this period, you know what I mean, around the holidays and stuff.
Right.
But the reception was well, everything was good, and we had a lot of fun. We were hanging out with a bunch of homies that we got in, all around the East Coast and stuff. And for me, the best part about touring is just like meeting people and seeing people who came to shows, previous times you were in the city and stuff, and just building those relationships. So we had a blast, and everything was swell.
Oh
But
yeah.
in terms of 2026, we're definitely gonna be touring more and making our way to the Midwest and stuff like that.
Come on over and
Yeah,
hang
Right.
out, you know.
Come hang.
definitely be out there for
We
sure.
got cheese.
I love cheese, all sorts of cheese. I love cheese.
We got cheese,
we
and
got
as
'em.
we were talking about in the last episode we shot, we got cheese, we got casserole,
Mhm.
hot dish,
Hot dish.
whatever.
Yep.
Say less. I'm there.
Yeah. We got you.
I don't need much.
Right. I was gonna say we got all the foods to keep you like warm and full at night.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
if you come in the summer, you'll get some Snickers salad. If you
Hell
come, if
What
you
in the
come-
hell is a Snickers salad?
it's more of like a fruit salad with like Snickers
Oh,
in
okay.
it. Like
Oh,
a
okay,
lot,
okay.
like I mean, yeah,
I've never heard of that. I love
like
that.
it's a Midwest thing.
Okay,
it's
okay.
very very Midwest. Yeah,
We make things with like loads of mayo. We make things with loads of whipped cream. Like
Yep.
Okay.
we're fucking weird here, man. We like
we
Why
we
not,
make
though? Why not
we
be
make
weird?
hearty ass shit.
we cook
Yeah.
everything in beer,
Yeah, we cooked a lot
Like-
of stuff in beer.
Even
Like,
better. Even
yeah.
better. I love beer. And beer is
like
great.
beer can chicken.
Oh,
Beer
beer can
can chicken?
chicken, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what's not good though? The
What's
beer
that?
can chicken Pringles. Those were not good.
Was that a thing?
That was
I haven't had
yeah.
a Pringle
Came
in
out?
like decades.
Yeah,
ages.
they did like a Miller Lite collab.
That's you know what? That's right. I remember
Yeah.
that. Now. I
Wild.
remember that.
Yeah, it was
Oh
fucking
my
nuts, dude.
God.
Yeah, so one of them was like Miller Lite beer can chicken, and that
That
one
is insane.
it was I finished them, but it took me like a month. And that's
Right.
Pringles, dude.
I
Like,
gotta be real, it does not sound good.
No,
It
no,
wasn't.
doesn't.
Just the name alone.
Did it
does
have like a
not-
beer taste to it?
it had like a this is off taste to
Right.
it.
Something's not right.
Yeah,
You know,
something's not.
that makes me think too. This is like the second year I've seen this now. Maybe it's been around longer, but I was at the grocery store and maybe you guys have seen this too, but I think it's DiGiorno. They have their Thanksgiving pizza.
I have not seen
Yeah,
that.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I wish I was joking, but like, yeah, it's got turkey on it. It's got like stuffing. I'm pretty sure it has like cranberry on it. It's like supposed to be like a whole like Thanksgiving feast on a pizza. And like, I'm so disgusted and also intrigued by it. It's
Yeah.
kind of like the spicy liquid death that Pat made me
Yeah,
drink one time.
yeah, yeah.
Like intrigued and also like mortified at the same time.
Look, I don't know about you guys. I think Brett's very much pretty the same as me, but I'm a real piece of shit when it comes to stuff like that. And if I see something like that, I fucking want it.
Yeah.
I
Right.
want to
Yeah,
try it. Like Cheez-Its just came out with a pizza,
it's
and
horrible.
the crust is Cheez-It.
It's so
It's a
bad.
Cheez-It.
That sounds really
We
bad.
had it and it is god awful.
I
That
want
sounds
to try it so fucking bad.
You'll regret it. I promise you, you'll regret it, but also go try it just because you
Would
say
I
you did.
regret it as much as the spicy liquid death?
No, I'd rather have the spicy liquid death, and that was like borderline undrinkable. This is just like it's just literally cheese, it's cheese it crust,
Yeah,
and
yeah, that's what I
I
want.
just
but
I
the
just
thing,
can't get
but
down
that's the thing is that but like it,
with
All you're
it's
doing
also
is selling it more, dog.
but that's the thing is like there are no like it's just not a good pizza to begin with, right? Because there's more to pizza than the damn crust.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't know. I wasn't a fan. Even my 9-year-old daughter, who was like, she was the reason that we got it. She's like, oh, I want to try it. Even she was like, maybe not so much next time. And like, this is a kid that like will like snack on like Cheez-Its till to no
Yeah.
end. So
All right.
take that
All
for
right.
what you will.
There you go.
We can then we can move on with our lives now.
Yeah.
I'm glad we aired out all that dirty laundry right
I
away.
mean, you tried it. You tried it. That's fine. All right, Wes. How would you say the band's like the music has changed since you released your first single, "One More," back in 2016?
Jesus.
Go,
A
yeah,
lot. It's changed a lot.
yeah,
It's changed a lot. Yeah. To be honest, like you said that name, and I was like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But I'm like, oh, "Okay, now I'm remembering." Yeah, that's like that feels like ages ago, dude. And it's just,
I mean, almost a decade.
yeah, just I think back to that, and I think of how young I was, and I was graduating high school that year,
Yeah,
and it's just crazy. It's just what a journey it's been. A lot of a lot of learning and just it's cool. Like I said, like hearing that name, I was like, what the hell is that? But then it's just like, oh my God, you like opened up the archives in my brain. And
yeah. I also,
just
I
this,
mean, I had to. I'm pretty sure I had to look into the archives of like the internet for that too.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's been a journey and it's just cool to still be doing it right now, I think. I think the sound has changed drastically uh as we've all, we have different members in and out and we've all grown as people and musicians too and
Yeah.
I'm happy where we are now.
Uh,
So I'm glad we're where we're at now.
Hell yeah. I had to double check like my what's up. I'm like, yep, Spotify. The earliest is your 2019 song Ailment.
Mhm. Yep.
And yep. Well, to be fair, we were supposed to do this. We had scheduled this initially like a couple months.
Yeah.
This interview has been written for like 2 months now.
A minute. Yep.
And so I was like, oh shit, yeah, I did do a lot. Like I had a lot of time and I like tried to do some deep diving. I
I
don't
love it.
remember where I found that track.
It's
Probably
somewhere
probably
on the internet.
Bandcamp or something.
Yeah, Bandcamp or something like that.
SoundCloud maybe.
Yeah, somewhere.
Napster.
Yeah, it
Pure
could be
volume.
Napster. Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
leaked it on LimeWire and Pat
Dude,
happened to find it.
Definitely on
He's like
LimeWire
the
somewhere.
sole like user
dude.
of LimeWire these days.
Speaking of like old shit no one uses anymore. You know what I randomly found someone's song on? Reverb Nation.
Dude, that's a throwback.
Wow.
Dude, that shit's still there.
That's
I
crazy.
that's actually surprising.
Yeah.
I
That
remember
that
being really young and being like, what the hell is Reverb Nation?
Yeah.
I remember seeing it.
yeah, like that was in like, probably 10 years ago or
Mhm.
more,
Yeah.
like 2012, that was more like a thing
Yep.
to where like it was trying to become a thing. It never really became anything,
Yeah, yeah.
but it
That's
was
fast.
like it was like, well, better get your stuff on there. Some people are using it. So,
Right.
Reverb Nation.
That was
but
like, I mean, that would have been well after the pure volume days, right? Like pure
oh,
volume was like
well after Pure
OG,
Volume.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pure Volume was like 2000,
Yeah, like
2000. I don't
2000. Yeah,
like
I mean, I
maybe
my old
maybe
band.
2003, I
Yeah.
think. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was during the Jamestown days, so
Yep. Yeah, my same with my old band too. We like that was the only way like we streamed our music was that. So that was before, I think that was before you could put music on MySpace even, really.
Wow.
I want to
yeah,
Damn.
say.
Pure Volume was before MySpace.
Yeah.
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 It
Gee.
was like Pure Volume and MP3.com.
Yep. I remember, yeah, I remember. Man, feeling old now.
Way
Really
back in the day.
way back in the day.
And then MySpace took over.
Right.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. So if you if you could like collaborate like with someone like kind of outside of like the pop punk emo genre that's like hip hop, I don't know, indie, electronica, dubstep, you name it. Do you have any
Trap.
like what was that?
Some trap.
Some trap? I thought you said trapped.
No,
like
I
like
would
like
never. I
specifically
would. I
trapped.
would
I
fucking
will
never
not.
say
Nah,
that.
I'm all good on
But
that.
no, I mean, is there anyone you've ever like dreamed of like collaborating, whether it's like a musician or like a producer, kind of outside of your genre?
I mean, it would make no sense, but I grew up, I would grew up a really big James Taylor fan.
Okay,
Okay,
Love James. I still love James Taylor
hell
to
yeah,
this day.
dude, you
Um,
could really get some fucking weird ass shit though with that,
that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, it would make zero sense at all, but it would sound crazy, and I think that would be
dude.
cool. I just
Dude,
respect him so much as a songwriter. You know what I mean? His songs are incredible.
right.
Uh,
that'd be like
all sorts of shit.
that could be like the like when Fall Out Boy, collab with like Elton John.
Yeah.
Yeah, or oh, what the other one? Why can't I think of his name now?
I don't know.
From the record before that, Elvis Costello.
Oh
Love
yeah.
Elvis Costello too. Yeah.
That was a really cool collab
Yep.
too.
I love Elvis Costello too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, James Taylor would definitely be it though.
Yeah,
He's just such an incredible songwriter, and I just grew up
We need
loving
to
his songs.
we need to get like a pop punk band do something with like fucking Willie Nelson.
right.
Go like just
Crazy folk
get some
shit. Yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say we need to get James Taylor on the podcast.
That too. Yeah.
I'm in.
If you could just call me when you do that, that would be
Right.
awesome.
James, come hang out. I'll hit him up. Yo, JT, come on.
At James
JT.
Taylor, right?
Yeah,
With the
that's right now.
thumbs
Are you Googling it right now, Brett? You're looking away. You're
I am.
looking at
You know,
something.
you know, I'm always googling things.
I don't.
How do we get James Taylor on the
How
podcast?
do we get James Taylor?
How
That's the
to?
Google.
Yep.
Does he have an Instagram? Can we DM him?
DM him. Why not? Never hurts.
Yeah, you never know.
He does have an Instagram.
Yeah. Shoot
I
him shoot
guarantee
his
it's
shot,
not
dude.
run
Why
by
not?
him.
Well, I absolutely
Can't be.
guarantee
He's
It
that.
ain't.
yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
like Chuck Norris. You know that dude fucking runs his own.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because
I
he
love
is.
that Pat can just tell when I'm like fact checking or like looking things up on the fly
Yeah,
now.
because I could tell. Like I see your face. You're like
Yeah.
you're
Those
fucking
eyes
zoned.
dark-
He's
dark on the
zoned
other
in
side, yeah.
on the computer screen. I can tell.
Yeah, I mean I got my two monitors here, so
Yeah, I know. All right, back to y'all, and Connecticut. So Connecticut has a quietly strong music scene that often gets overlooked. Like I fucking love it. Like I said, how do you see your role in keeping that scene alive and visible?
Yeah, I think it's definitely grown over the years. And I think there's a lot of new, good young bands popping up um, here and there. And I think just, playing with each other, whenever there's a Connecticut show and just making sure it's all, all Connecticut bills and stuff like that, giving other bands opportunities to play with you and just like keeping that community tight knit and just giving each other opportunities is a great way to keep it going, keep it strong. Shouting people out, stuff like that. It's just getting eyes on each other. That's all.
Do you got any other Connecticut bands you want to shout out?
Yeah, Scooped Up, we play with them a lot.
Yeah, Scooped Up.
Uh, Cinema Stare is a really good band from
Hmm.
Connecticut too.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, those are my two favorite right now. But there's a
nice.
lot of good bands. This band called Anthems has been playing some good shows and stuff like that.
Yep,
So
we I
yeah.
think they're currently, as of the recording of this podcast, the cover artists of our
Oh, that's
play.
right. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
they're good dudes. Yeah, yeah, good music for sure.
yeah.
Do you
Super
what
good.
one thing I was curious about is Connecticut is kind of a different size market, right? Say compared to like I don't know, like maybe Chicago, New York City, or LA. Do
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
you have to like do you feel like there's any like pros or cons to like being kind of in a smaller market, or do you think it's like kind of grind at it like a little harder to get things done? Like how do you like in your experience, how do you think that differs?
It's definitely a smaller market. But the nice thing about Connecticut is that you're like depending on traffic, 2.5 hours away from the city, from New York City,
Okay.
and then you're 2.5 hours from Boston.
Right.
Hmm.
So, like there is a lot to say about just grinding it out in Connecticut and solidifying your scene and solidifying other bands that you play with and stuff. But then the accessibility to go to New York City and have more opportunity to play bigger shows or meet more bands, and then the same thing up in Boston too. It's
Yeah,
really convenient um, to be that close. But that's just the East Coast in general. It's like you drive 2.5 hours and you're in another major city pretty much.
right.
Right.
Everything's so
That's
tight knit.
Hmm.
that's always been one of the best things about touring the East Coast, where,
Yeah.
over in the Midwest, you
Yep.
got 3 hours here, 4 hours there, 7 hours here. But East Coast, you're like, you can do an entire 2 week tour, and every
Yeah.
drive is the max like 3 hours.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that on our last tour, it was like we started in Jersey, and then we went to Baltimore, which was only like 2.5 from where we stayed in Jersey. Then we played DC. It was an hour and a half from Baltimore, and then Richmond was like 2 hours from DC. And then, once we went to Pittsburgh, that was like a 5 hour, 6 hour drive. And then Pittsburgh to Philly is another 5 hours. So,
Yeah.
but if you go down the coast, you know what I mean? It's really not that bad at all.
But
Right.
but I mean, like, let's be honest, man. Like, Pennsylvania in itself is almost as big as all of the East Coast.
It
Right.
makes no sense.
Right.
It makes no sense. We were looking at the map and we are like, 4.5 from Pittsburgh to Philly? We're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
God damn. It's 3 hours from Philly to Connecticut. It's
Right.
just it's
Right.
wild. It all
I
depends
mean,
on when you drive too, because everything's so congested too. So
Right.
you
yeah.
hit, you hit
Yeah.
freaking traffic on the turnpike, on the Jersey Turnpike, you're screwed.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Or in 95 in Connecticut, you're done. It's
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's one of the things, like, being where I'm at, and like in Duluth, Minnesota, I'm almost to the top. I'm almost to Canada.
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Like, my closest big city is Minneapolis. I mean, that's the only like really big like musical market in
Yep.
Right.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, we have bigger cities like Rochester and stuff, but like
Yeah.
that's not a huge market for like music.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like that's like 3 hours away from me.
Damn. Wow.
Just so it's like, otherwise the other closest market is somewhere over in Wisconsin.
I was gonna say like what Eau Claire?
Yeah, Eau Claire, and
Yeah.
that's like 2.5 hours away. And Eau
Wow.
Claire is
Yep.
small. Eau Claire's
Yeah.
about the size of Duluth as it is.
Yeah. It's not a big city, but it's got a lot of
Yeah.
definitely has like a lot of like music and
I mean, we
culture
used to
to it.
play there all the time.
Right.
But
It's where
But
Bon
that's
Iver,
crazy
it's where Bon
because
Iver's from.
mhm.
I mean, like, people want to go see shows, like they have to drive. Sometimes they'll have to drive 3 hours out there, right?
Yeah.
Want to go see your band, and you know what I mean? It's 3 hours away is the only show. It's like that's it.
Yeah. I mean,
Which
when
I
you
think that's why I feel like that's why the Midwest, like fan base and scene is like so die hard, I feel like, compared to, you
Yeah,
know?
because if you want to go, like
Gotta want
if
it.
you have to fucking want to go,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, unless you live in Minneapolis where that's the only place real tours, like big tours go,
Yeah.
except in the summertime, Weird Al is coming to Duluth. So
No
fuck you
way.
guys. Oh
Let's
yeah.
go,
I want
Get
to
your
go to
Weird
that,
Al on.
dude. He's
dude.
coming to Milwaukee, and I want to go so bad.
Dude, I want like this
I don't
is
give a fuck.
I live like so Duluth, it's not it's like 80,000 people, you know. It's not huge.
Not a huge city.
Anywhere is like 20 minutes at max.
Mhm.
Like the deck where he's going to be playing is a 10-minute drive from my house. You know, it's
Crazy.
like I can just go there and go right home.
That seems worth it to me.
Yeah. I want to go so bad. But, you know, obviously tickets are now during Christmas time, so it's like
Right.
Yeah.
super smart.
Right.
I can't afford that, so I gotta hope that there'll still be tickets come
I'm
January.
sure there will be. I think they'll be okay.
We'll
Hey,
figure it out.
you never know, man. People go hog wild
They
for,
they do.
For
They
some
do.
Weird Al.
for
Right.
some
I
Weird
mean,
Al, dude.
the guy's a legend. I mean, voice of a generation. Am I right?
Dude, fucking Amish Paradise.
Dude, that was my first
That
like
song
Weird
is
Al.
forever goated. I
That
love
was
it.
like my first record of his too. Was
Yeah,
Bad Hair Day. So good.
I it actually wasn't mine. One of my friends was like obsessed with Weird Al. Like I didn't it like he had all of his fucking records. He learned from him from Dr. Demento. I'm like it's so obscure and random. Like
Right.
how the fuck, dude? But this
Wild.
dude, this dude, this dude is like something special though, man. Like he learned fucking Japanese. He like dude, he's a cool fucking dude. He created an actual language. He like he spent years and he created the like official dwarven language because they didn't have one. Like
No way.
Lord
I
of the
didn't know.
Rings and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone's always uh done Elvish,
Right.
Hmm.
but never the dwarf, never dwarvish. So
Damn.
he fucking created it.
I did not know that. That's insane.
He's a wildcat.
He's out of his mind.
Or he's fully integrated into his mind.
Right. I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
yeah.
or a genius.
He is the mind. Dude's cool. He's a cool dude. Um, but back to like, you know, playing all these shows and stuff. Like you've played everything from DIY basement shows to like supporting slots with like fucking microwave and Boston Manor. Like,
Mhm.
what would you say feels more like home to you? Like a sweaty dive show or like a big stage, like with a big old crowd?
I mean, I feel like I like both for for different reasons. I think, like we've obviously played more sweaty small venues and basements and stuff like that, and I love the intimacy of that. And it's like you're kind
Yeah.
of as someone in the crowd, you're kind of like forced to engage
Hmm.
in the songs and just being there and being present. You know what I mean? I think that's another big part of it too. It's like, when I go see a show too, I feel like I like smaller venues because I feel like I'm in it more. You know what I mean? Then it's like
Totally.
there's this giant, you go see a stadium band, like, there's this huge separation between the stage and the crowd, and it just doesn't,
Hmm.
you know, it's, you can still see a great show. I'm not trying to say that you can't, but
Right.
there's something about just being in a small space with a bunch of people and all there for the same reason, So it's definitely fun playing bigger stages, and we haven't played as many big stages as we have small basements or dive bars or stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I would definitely prefer a smaller venue than a big one for sure.
It's something about a good old basement show
Oh
with
yeah.
just a bunch of sweaty motherfuckers hanging
That's
from
it.
the fucking ceiling and
Yep.
stuff.
There's just nothing better. It's just pure
Right.
chaos for 30 minutes, and that's how I like it.
Well, like, I mean, you see it like some of these festivals too. Like, I mean, the gap between like where the stage
Yeah,
is
it's
and like where
huge.
the bear, it's mass. Yeah, it's massive.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never personally been to a show like that, but like, I've seen the videos of it, and I'm like, I I feel like as an artist, like being on a stage and just seeing that gap there would like almost be like a not maybe not a buzzkill, but just be like, wow, like it's again hard to engage, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
if you're yellow card and everyone's singing all your songs for you,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah. If
not
you're
a
a
big
huge
deal.
band,
But like, you know, if like,
exactly.
you know, more like
But
an up and
also,
coming band, or like I don't know if it's like that at Warp Tour, you know, they do have a lot of like newer up and coming bands, and like,
Yeah.
you know, I just wonder what kind of a effect that has,
you
you know.
gotta. I feel like the space between the stage and the barricade has to be close enough to where you can jump to it,
Yep.
or
Yeah.
like reach your hand out and still be able to touch someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like if it is so far that you can't do either of those, that I feel like that would be so fucking awkward.
It's
Yeah.
got to be. I mean, it's got to be like a attendance number thing, you know, like just for safety, right? Like
Sure.
add extra distance. You know, I don't know. That's my only thought. You know,
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
like
The
someone
more like
hops, people start hopping the
if
fence.
there's
You know, it's
like
easier to catch them.
Hmm.
well, and also if you're further away, people aren't going to be trying to smash to the front as much
Right.
because
Right.
you can't touch them. You
Yeah.
Right.
can't get their sweat and their spit on you,
Well,
you
it's
know.
also way harder to
Yeah.
like throw things on stage when you're that far away too, unless you got a good fucking arm.
You got to have a really
Yeah.
good arm
Yeah.
and
Unless you're
throw that water
fucking
bottle up there or
you're
something.
fucking Nolan Ryan, you know.
Right.
Here comes the express, baby.
I guess, you know, kind of on that note, like regarding like engagement and whatnot, you know, a lot of artists, bands these days kind of have different routes. Do you find yourself leaning more towards like social media engagement, or do you try to like focus like have your more of your fan crowd interaction, you know, engagement, I guess you could say, like at your shows?
Yeah, I think, you know, I feel it's more meaningful to have those interactions at shows because it's person to person, face to face. Um, that just, I think of all the times that I've met bands, when I was younger, bands that I looked up to and stuff like that. And just like, you remember those interactions that you meet with people, you have with people and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, but I also can't, downplay the importance of social media today. Like it's not my favorite thing. I got to be real. Yeah, I don't like having to post reels and TikToks and stuff like that. But
Right.
it's so important, and it's just such an accessible way for people to find your band. And
That's
then,
true.
if people find your band and they fuck with it and they, enough to go to a show, then that's huge. You know what I mean? Like if
Right.
someone's scrolling TikTok and they see Sunday Morning or something and they're like, oh, it's a great band. Let me follow them. Oh, they're coming here. Let me go to the show. Like I
Hmm.
cannot ask for more. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what it's all about. And having it so accessible and stuff like that and is just awesome. You know, I found a lot of good bands too through that.
Right.
Same.
Right.
Same.
Just scrolling.
And I mean, it realistically, because of how important social media is, like even just like having somebody like comment like a band, if you're like, oh, I fucking love your stuff, and then they comment back,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
person's day is just very
yeah, it's
much
awesome.
could be
Right.
made,
It's really
you know?
cool. Yeah, and it's such an easy thing to do for people. You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
like takes 2 seconds and it's boom. There's a connection that you made right there.
Right.
'Cause I mean, I even remember like just for me on a personal like level, um one of so I have like two different stories, but the one I'm going to share that's the most important to me is me and my family, we're obsessed with a content creator named Olin Rogers,
Hmm.
and he made a show that we like very much love called Final Space, and um my son wanted like a Final Space cake,
Oh,
and
cool, awesome.
like so for his birthday, my wife, made him one, made
Hmm.
like as like one of the characters on it,
Hmm.
and like we posted it on social media, and multiple of the voice actors of the show like commented,
So cool.
and like
So cool. Yeah,
he especially will never forget that.
that's
Right.
awesome.
neither will I, because
Yeah,
I've been
exactly.
watching
Because they
this
took time out
dude.
of yeah, yep, absolutely.
I've been watching this dude since like the early 2000s.
Wow,
Or
that's
like,
so
or
cool.
since fucking whatever YouTube got popular.
Yep,
So,
so sick. And it's just like little things like that where
yeah.
it's just like people will always remember that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, just that he took
So cool.
minutes out of like a minute out of his day to say happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's fucking cool.
that's like as shitty as social media is sometimes, and most of the time, like things like that are like really
Right.
cool here. You know, like there are good reasons for it too.
Totally.
There's still good people out there, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly,
It's still
exactly.
it's we're still kicking, guys. We're
Yeah.
still
They're out
Yeah.
here.
All hope is not lost yet.
True.
there.
All right, Wes, we got one more question before we go to a quick break. If you could give our listeners a piece of advice that you know now that you wish you knew when you were first starting this musical journey, what would that be?
Oh my God. Um, I
Do you-
think 'cause there's a few things I could think of, but I think the biggest thing that for me personally was to write as many songs as you possibly can. Whether you think they're the worst song ever created, or if you think they're a complete rip-off of your favorite band or something, just keep writing. I think there's something about trying new things and getting things from your brain onto paper or into whatever software you use to demo or create and stuff like that. That has certainly helped me grow as a songwriter, and it's definitely like shaped how we sound today too. Because I remember writing, when I was first writing songs, it was like a direct, like copy of the bands that I was listening to at that time.
Yeah,
And it takes time to kind of develop your own sound and your own, what you want to convey through a song and how you want to convey it. And I think just like getting everything out of your head and just putting it down somewhere was, paramount into my growth as a songwriter and a musician too. So just write
totally
as much
agree.
shit as you possibly can,
Yeah, just
Right?
keep
whether you
writing.
think it
Fucking
sucks or not.
Yep.
do it. Just do it. Don't
I've
give
written a
up.
lot of shitty
I
songs.
Yeah, no, I love that, man. It's the only way you figure out your shtick and the only way you get better, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like as we've talked about this a lot, but I mean, I have a lot of shitty music that I recorded when I was younger. I have a whole album of really, really shitty stuff.
Same.
And like it's something smashed upstairs. And that's
Uh-oh.
awesome. That's cool. Fucking awesome. Uh yeah, but I mean that's the only way you're gonna get any better. Like nobody, I can't say nobody, but like it's so rare that like you just come out swinging and good
Yeah.
at your
Right.
craft,
Right.
Like most people don't just come out and are just good songwriters. Like, hey, this is the first song I ever wrote. Check it out, and it's a fucking gold record.
Fucking Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's
It takes a
very
yeah,
few.
it takes a lot of purple dogs and underwears to
That's
to
right.
get to Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's for sure.
All right. With that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with our next segment. How's it going, everybody? It's Patrick with Unsigned Pop Punk, and we partnered with GFUEL. And let me tell you, there's no more pop punk drink on the market right now. I don't care what you used to drink at. GFUEL keeps you energized, focused, and hydrated. I just picked up my favorite flavor, Blue Ice. If you go to gfuel.com right now and use code UnsignedPopPunk, you're going to save 20% off your entire order. This tub I have is only $35.99. Now that may seem like a lot, but it's got 40 frickin' servings, which if you think about it in can form, is like 89 cents a can. And they're always dropping new flavors and collabs with some of your favorite animes, video games, and movies. Head over to gfuel.com and check it out for yourself. Let us know what your favorite flavor is. And once again, don't forget, to use our code UnsignedPopPunk at checkout to save 20% off your whole order.
Welcome back, you guys. Thanks for sticking around. We're going to be hopping into our food for thought segment where we talk about, you guessed it, food. Num indeed. um, so New Haven is famous for its pizza. Who in the band is the ultimate pizza snob, and what's your go-to like pizza topping order?
Definitely me. I'm definitely the biggest pizza snob in the
Yeah.
band. We all love pizza in the band, definitely, but
Yeah.
I feel
As you
extra
should.
passionate about it.
I love that. I love hearing that
I
you're
feel extra passionate about pizza. Yeah, my go-to is just pepperoni. Give me a pepperoni.
Yeah.
Um, I like I don't know if you guys are familiar with all the New Haven pizza and stuff, and um,
And
the
I've had
best
some New Haven pizza. Yeah.
the best pizza in the world. Not up for debate.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's
And
better than a New York slice.
it doesn't even compare.
Don't even.
Get New York slices out of here because
Yeah.
it's garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
New
New
Haven,
Jersey? Because the New Jersey thinks they
I
got
don't
better
want to
pizza
hear.
as
Listen,
well.
I'm standing on business right now. I don't
We
even want to
poked the
hear
fucking
anything
bear on
about New
this
Jersey
one.
pizza. Every time we go there, they're like, "Oh, New Jersey pizza." No, they don't. People don't understand how good the Connecticut pizza is. When you drive into Connecticut from New York, it says, "Welcome to Connecticut, the pizza capital of the world," on the
Fair
sign.
enough.
Does
Fair
it?
enough.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Send me a
Uh,
picture.
I will. I'll look one up. Yeah, I will. But like
I'll Google it.
Sally's is my personal favorite. Pepe's is number two, and there's like Bar and Modern are good too. But if
So
I'm
what makes for those that don't know, what makes a New Haven style pizza different?
It's just thin crust. Um, there's something, I don't know if this is accurate, but there's something about the hardness of the water in Connecticut, which
Okay.
affects the way that the dough rises or is whatever. Something to do with the water and the yeast creates a certain style of dough.
Okay.
Um,
I've heard that before about like other
yeah, you know
places
what?
too. Like
Because
not
I used to work
Connecticut, like
in a pizza restaurant,
right,
and that's what they would
right.
say.
Yeah,
You
you
would
would
say
know.
there's some science behind it that
Sure.
I am not
Right. Just like
understanding, but I believe it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm gonna stick with that. But
Brett sent me over the picture of Welcome to Connecticut, home
yeah, I just saw it in
of
the
the
chat.
Yep.
pizza capital of the United
Yep.
States.
Right? Don't
I
Dang,
play
believe
that.
I
that's good.
believe it.
Don't
That's
play.
I
some
believe
fighting words
right.
for two New Yorkers. I'll bet when whoever first did that, they were like, "Oh, you sons of bitches! You
Definitely.
trying to say you got better pizza than us in New Yorkers?"
New Yorkers.
Well, I think New York is definitely the closest to New Haven, you know.
Okay.
But Philly and New Jersey, don't even get that out of here.
Have you ever have you ever had a Detroit style pizza?
I've had Detroit style, but I've never had it from Detroit.
Okay. Detroit style is my go-to. It's number one, I think.
I'd definitely be down to try it. I mean, it
Dude, it's fucking so good.
sounds great.
Um, okay, so you're in the area.
Mhm.
What about Buffalo style? Buffalo some Buffalo New York style. They
Buffalo,
got
New York.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know if I've ever had Buffalo, New York pizza.
is it Buffalo that has it or is it Buffalo?
What are we thinking of?
Last time I was in Buffalo, I went to the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Buffalo style
Represent, dog.
pizza. Yeah.
Dude,
What
Rainforest
is
Okay.
Cafe
Buffalo style?
slaps.
It's like it's like an airy crust with and you got to have the cup and char pepperoni. So
Mm.
it's like a light airy like sauce to the edge.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I could get down with that probably. I'll have to try
Okay.
next time we're up in Buffalo. I'll have to try it out. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So the only reason I know that is because I follow this one dude on TikTok and he's always like Buffalo style is the best. It's the
Yeah.
best style.
Yeah.
He's like always like, "Oh, I didn't know they'd have this Buffalo style here in like Alabama." And like or something. I was like, "Let's
Alabama.
see how it compares." And then but fucking nothing's as good as That's Buffalo style in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, yeah. Well, next time we're up in Buffalo, I'm definitely gonna try that.
All right.
That
I
sounds
don't know
great.
what the best place is, but I'm sure you could figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do some research. We'll do some research before we go. I mean,
Yeah,
and
just
like it's tough, like pizza's pizza, man. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
I
Pizza.
know. I also talk about this all the time. It's hard.
Mhm.
This isn't, the 1990s or in the 80s or before. Food's pretty comparable all over the
Yeah,
country, man.
yeah. You're gonna
Yeah.
go to the
Like
places where it's really good, and that's what
like
you're gonna get.
Mhm.
But
like
yeah,
I'm telling you right now, like I've toured all over the fucking country.
yeah,
I could get good pizza in Minnesota.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
You
Exactly,
know,
exactly.
like I could get good pizza in Wisconsin.
Oh
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I could get comparable shit to New York style pizza
yeah,
in Minnesota.
yeah,
Uh,
Right. Yeah.
because at this point in 2025, everyone has migrated.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're getting pizza, New York pizza makers in fucking like Fargo, North Dakota.
Exactly.
Well,
Like
right. And
Yeah, my
this crazy thing called the internet exists now too. So sharing
yeah,
ideas and recipes
yeah,
means
yeah,
anyone can make anything literally anywhere.
right.
yeah.
So
My cousin's husband worked in restaurants in like around New Haven growing up, and then they moved to Syracuse, and he opened up a pizza place in Syracuse that's like New Haven style pizza.
Yeah.
And shout out, they're called Toss and Fire Pizza. If anyone's ever in Syracuse,
Nice.
so stop by Toss and Fire. Um, but like people love the pizza, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you take your recipes that you've learned, and you migrate and then you set it up and you're gonna find something good.
exactly. I wonder if I can find a New Haven style here though. I'll bet
I
that's
hope
just
so.
you never know.
I
We
hope
do a
so.
like Minnesota and like the Midwest, we do like our specialty type pizza is like thin crust pizza.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, we have in my where I live, we have two places that are like more high end pizza places, but
yeah.
they specialize in that like kind of Neapolitan style
Yep.
Yeah.
pizza.
We have
Like the
that
kind
too.
of single serve, like
Yeah.
super
Mhm.
small. So
Yeah, we
fucking
got
good, but it's not like a Little Caesars. It's like very
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
very different beast.
Yep.
Yeah, we got that like some wood fire.
Yeah, wood fire's
Yeah.
great. Man.
Yes.
Wood
Yeah.
fire's good
Yeah.
pizza. That's good
Yeah.
pizza.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
are
Absolutely.
making me hungry again.
Well,
I'm thinking about it right now.
I know. I
that's
forgot to
that's
eat.
that's what this is for.
I
All
forgot to
right.
eat before the podcast. So
It is only 1:30 though. So
I know.
for us. Anyway. All right. Back to that was only question one. So now another like New England staple, clam chowder. All
Clam
right.
chowder.
You fuck with some clam chowder?
Yeah, I love clam chowder.
Okay, so are
Good
you
in
a
it's
like
good in Rhode Island, right? Rhode Island has arguably my favorite clam chowder.
so like do you is your go-to like the New England creamy or you like that Manhattan like tomatoey kind of chowder?
I like the creamier one. I like it better. I mean, that's just personal preference, though. I hear both sides of the argument. Um, I don't mind the other style, the where it's more like soup, I guess.
Sure.
Um, but I personally like the creamy for sure.
I on before starting this, I didn't know there were two different types. Now, first off,
I just learned that now as well.
I would never fucking touch it. That sounds absolutely
You don't like
horrific
clam
to me.
chowder?
I don't like seafood in general.
Oh, that'll do it.
Um,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so like
No, clam chowder's good.
It's
Clam
not my
chowder's
it's
thing.
yeah.
good.
Gotta get it
I
fresh. Like fresh
Have to.
seafood will
Yeah,
change
yeah,
your
yeah,
life.
yeah. Don't get it out of the jar. Don't get it
you
into
get
like
No,
that
God,
fucking
no.
canned
Oh
chowder.
man.
get it fresh wherever you go, please.
I grew up until I was probably like 14 or 15 hating all seafood, right?
Uh-huh.
Because
Mhm.
Wisconsin, spoiler alert, we don't get a lot of fresh seafood out here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
makes
like
sense.
I only knew like the canned
Unless
clam
you
chowder.
unless you're fucking fishing in the lake,
Well,
get some
sure, but like
sunfish.
right, but like
Sunfish
it
chowder.
wasn't until I went on like a family trip to Seattle and I had like real clam chowder with like that was fresh. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
it's
get it
good.
now.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
fucking slaps. And now I
yeah.
love it.
yeah, but yeah, we're very fortunate to be close to Rhode
Right.
Island, and Boston too, where it's really good, really good.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck is Manhattan tomatoey?
I hadn't heard of that either. It sounds, I mean, it
Like
actually
a
sounds
tomato
good.
soup.
Is it like tomatoey, like kind of more like a soup, or is it more like a cream of like
Yeah, it's just
creamy
like
tomato?
it's really like the consistency of it
Okay,
is the biggest difference of it.
got it, got it.
All right.
Fair enough. I guess we always got to ask this one too because well, I got a giant sign behind me, but
Oh
what is
yeah.
your go-to Taco Bell order?
I get the what do I get? Crunchwrap I just usually get like two Crunchwrap Supremes. That's it.
Yeah,
Nice. I
Smash
did
them.
just get a Crunchwrap
Smash them
Supreme
both.
2 days ago.
nice.
After the last podcast, Brett, when we were like, we're just gonna have to get some Taco Bell, and
Yeah,
everyone's like, yeah,
you want
I fucking did.
yeah. I don't think
Listen,
yeah,
I'm not like a crazy Taco Bell guy. I got to be real with you.
sure.
Other people in the
That's
band
fair.
are, but I just I've had too many bad experiences with it. I
Like
That's
mean,
what?
fair. That's fair.
Okay. Like
like
what?
like just sick to my stomach after
Oh
eating it.
no. I don't think I've
Um,
ever had a bad experience with it. The only time I ever have like bad experiences with any kind of food, it's always fucking chicken.
mm, yeah,
Always.
and that sucks because chicken's good.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks
But I don't ever pick chicken anymore because
because of that.
because of that. The only
Smart.
times I've ever had food poisoning has been from some sort of chicken dish.
That'll do it. Yeah, yeah,
Motherfuckers.
motherfuckers. Yeah, but I'm definitely going on the Crunchwrap Supremes.
I feel
Okay.
like
So good.
in my time here, like on the podcast, I feel like that's like one of like the probably the more popular ones that we
Yeah.
get, because I
I
mean
feel like
the
yeah.
cool thing is like it could, I mean, there's a vegetarian variant too, you get
Yeah.
the black
Yep.
Black
bean,
bean. Yeah.
Yep. Black and
and like what Pat and I have discussed multiple times now in great detail and with much passion is, I mean, you can customize it so much. You can like put shit in it. You can like put
yeah.
if you never have before, like you can put the nacho fries in it,
Yep.
Ooh,
and
okay.
it slaps. It
That
slaps
sounds
real
great.
hard.
Damn. Okay, I'll have to try that.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's real
Brett
good.
and me are you're passionate about pizza. Me and Brett are passionate about Taco Bell.
About
Yeah, like yeah, it's a problem.
so good.
I pretty much only have one order now though. Like now that I'm like actually like in my like, hey, I'm healthy phase. Like I have like one order now. I have like everything else.
What are you getting?
I do. So my like go to order now is I get three of the Cantina chicken soft tacos, no
Okay.
cabbage because I'm not a
Mhm.
heathen. And then I get a side. I just don't like get that shit off my fucking taco, man. Like I don't want it. And then I get a side of pintos and cheese, and then a side of black beans,
Nice.
and then like
It's a solid order.
a zero sugar Baja
Well, you
Blast
need
or
a little
something.
Yeah, that'll
Baja
fill you right up.
Blast, baby.
Yeah,
Gotta get
zero
a
sugar
Baja.
Baja Blast is usually the
You
drink.
gotta get a Baja. You gotta get a Baja.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you really going to Taco Bell if you're not getting a Baja?
No,
No.
no, you're
Get
a
a Baja.
poser.
Jesus.
I want
True.
to try that pie. I really want to try the Baja
I
Blast pie.
did too. I don't.
Oh, I
I don't
heard
know if
about
it's
that.
still
Yeah.
there.
It's already gone. It came and went already.
I don't
Damn.
know because I know it was very limited.
Right. We
But
didn't get it here.
yeah, we didn't either. But it's like $20.
Yeah, because it's a full fucking pie, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, let's be
But still,
real. It's only
20.
going to
Yeah,
be like that
yeah.
big.
I mean,
It's not going to be that big.
grotesquely overpriced for what you're actually getting.
Yeah.
I mean, which surprised me since it is Taco Bell. I figured
Right.
it would be like maybe $10.
I wonder if within like the next
You would think.
year or so they're gonna start to like they're testing the market with it at like Taco Bell, but maybe like they're gonna start shipping it to stores because they have shit in stores. You can buy like taco kits from Taco Bell in the stores. So maybe one day we'll be rolling up through the desserts aisle and holy shit, there's fucking Baja Blast pies for sale now.
Don't
Sky's the
fucking
limit.
test me. I will fucking destroy that.
That would be the
Same. I will
that
throw
would
my
be
I will
the
throw my macros out the window for that day just to
Gone.
decimate that
Gone.
Baja Blast pie.
Cheat day, baby.
Yeah, just do a little extra cardio and I'll be okay.
Yep. He won't be after you eat the whole thing in one sitting. You'll
Yeah,
just be like
no.
fucking coma. Oh.
Help.
Help. All right. Our last food for thought question. If Sunday morning was a potato, what kind of potato would you be?
Twice baked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I I don't know why.
Just because
Just
you
because,
don't need a good reason.
yeah, as
Right.
Twice
you,
baked, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking about my favorite potatoes, like how I like my potato, how I like to eat them. Twice baked.
and that's all that matters. Then you're like,
A
Yeah.
well,
little bit of bacon and cheese up in there too.
mm,
That's it. Nice and hearty.
Right.
that's it. I always like those like full on like baked potatoes that are just like filled with shit. Like there's like
Right.
fucking
So
chili
good.
in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
just
Oh,
like an absurd amount of shit.
that's like one of my favorite things at Wendy's
Sour
actually is
yeah,
cream,
like getting
chili,
their baked
cheese,
potato.
bacon.
Yeah, just load that shit up. Like make a
Hmm.
dish out of my potato, please. Like,
Exactly. Let
yeah.
me eat the whole thing.
This is just my bowl.
Yeah, yeah, this is that's how I want my potato.
I
eating
support
my
that.
chili off a potato, essentially. Like,
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be done. All right, Wes, that is it for the food for thought segment. Now it's time for rapid fire questions.
Friendships will be tested. Rapid fire questions.
Oh boy.
This is simple. You got this. You're just gonna speak from the heart. You're gonna
Yeah.
shoot from the hip.
bada bing.
Whatever the
Let's do
whatever the
it.
first thing that pops into
Shoot
your
from the
head,
hip.
even if it's not one of the two options that I present to you, you just speak your truth. All right.
All right, brother. I got you.
All right. Liquid Death or LaCroix?
Liquid death. Liquid death.
It's
Branding
fair.
of it is just so much better.
Right.
It's
It's genius.
The branding is fantastic on that.
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify. I'm a Spotify head for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to be Apple Music when I was younger, and then I just went over to Spotify for some reason, and I just never left.
Yep. I feel like
You
that
got
line's kind of been
Spotify.
blurred now, even more so now that Spotify has lossless. So it has like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
same like
That was
quality
really
level.
yep, that was the only biggest thing that
Right.
they were had over
I
Now,
almost switched from Spotify to Apple Music. And
because of
then they're like, oh, just kidding. Like we're gonna have lossless like by the end of the year. And
yeah.
here we are.
and
I
you
mean,
got
I really don't even care either of them. You know what I mean? They
Right.
it's the same function.
yeah.
Right.
You know?
But, Spotify's got Spotify Wrapped, which is coming up real
Yeah,
soon.
that's
Best
right.
time of
Yeah.
the year, baby.
That'll
Yep.
be fun. That'll be fun.
All right. South Park or Family Guy?
I grew up a Family Guy kid. I grew up a Family Guy kid. Peter is just Stewie's goated. You know what I mean? I'm just a Family Guy head.
Dude, as I've watched more and more and more of Family Guy, the best episodes are the Stewie and Brian
Yeah.
episodes.
Yep.
Like those
That
two.
dynamic is insane.
I used
Yep.
to I used to fucking hate Brian. He used to irritate me so much, and I was like, then one day I'm like, nope, these are the best episodes. These are
Yeah.
like Peter is the same every episode, but
Right.
these ones are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they have so many layers to them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it just
Like,
gets more insane as it goes
yeah.
on.
Exactly. Like once they stopped, I mean, this was like after the first season, but once they stopped with like the Stewie trying to take over you vile woman,
Yeah, yeah.
and trying to like take over the world and stuff, like
Yeah,
Stewie became such an icon.
absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Um, MySpace or TikTok?
I was like, so I'm 27, so I was at the
Sure.
tail end of MySpace.
Right.
Um, I just don't like TikTok. I just really don't
Right.
like it.
That's fair. Hey, that's
It's
fair.
just
I'll go on the record
mindless
saying I fucking
shit.
hate TikTok too.
Yeah, it is just mindless shit. So I'm gonna go even though I caught the tail end of MySpace, but like, dude, putting the fucking song on your page was the most
Mhm.
baller shit you could do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit was awesome. Customizing your page and stuff, having your best friends on there.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go MySpace.
I
Yeah.
feel like MySpace is so grotesquely underrated for its role in
It
like
was
the
great.
pop punk and emo scene,
Yeah.
especially in the early 2000s, like
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like Pat and I were there when like MySpace came out. So
Just
like we
popping
were
off.
like
Yeah.
I mean it was so like ingrained in like all of like your social circles back then. It was like
Hmm.
who's on your top 8 and all that. Like
Mhm.
it was just it just played a huge role. It's kind of a shame that it kind of got all flubbed up
Yeah.
over the years, but
I
I
do,
wish
and
I wish when
it
TikTok came out, it was like more like MySpace, like instead of the way it is now. You know,
yeah,
it honestly blows my mind how MySpace was defeated by fucking Facebook.
right,
Yeah.
Like
right,
Facebook offered nothing.
right,
Mhm.
Nothing.
yeah,
Like I remember when I had to switch over to Facebook, I'm like, what do I do with this? Like this
right.
is
Yeah,
offers fucking nothing.
Hmm.
literally.
It
Yeah,
Now
was
look,
like it still
now
offers
it,
1/3 of what
yeah,
MySpace was able to do.
and now
right,
it controls everything.
right.
I
With
don't
Meta
get
and
it.
all that shit. Yeah,
I'll never get it.
ever.
Fucking college kids ruined it for everybody.
Damn
That's what it
cop.
was.
Yeah.
Because
Is-
Facebook was created just for like college kids and
Yeah.
like, and then all like they ruined everything.
Horrible. Horrible.
I don't know if
Fucking
you guys heard this,
smarties.
but also apparently Vine is making somewhat of a comeback.
Oh, that
Um,
was fun.
Yeah, but like they're so someone at the gym told me this the other day, but apparently they're relaunching Vine, and I just looked it up because of this conversation. Because okay, I miss Vine. Vine was fucking
Vine was
fantastic.
great.
I never did
Dude,
Vine.
Vine was one
There's
of the best times in this world ever.
it says here there's a new app called DI Vine, so probably Divine. That's probably what it means.
Yeah.
It's got the support of the former Twitter CEO, yada yada. But the whole shtick behind it is it's gonna be like like the Vine that everyone remembers, but it's gonna be like banning AI content. Like AI content is like
Good.
which
Good.
we I said this a couple podcasts ago, like just how like I feel like the world got a lot worse after Vine went away. So I'm excited
Yeah.
to see what happens with that because that was
Well, and people are getting real sick of TikTok. So
yeah,
like
I got sick of it
is
2 years ago and I haven't touched
well,
it
and
since.
TikTok is like 90% just ads, creator
Is it?
ads. Yeah.
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 It's like creator ads mostly, like every other video or multiple videos until you get to a video.
Right. Right.
So
That's horrible.
it
Yeah.
sucks. I think
Pass.
TikTok kind of sucks at this point, but
I saw where it was going a long time ago and I was like, it ain't for me, you know?
yeah.
It ain't for me.
Yeah, it ain't for me. Okay. Keeping it old school. See if you remember these here. Drive-through records or fueled by ramen records.
Drive-through is more like emo-y, so I'm gonna go with drive-through.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say it was more like straight up pop punky, but I guess it did like
You get early November.
Yeah.
nearing the end it started to get a bit more emo-y though.
That's what I'm thinking of more.
Right.
I suppose and that would make more sense because we do have a little bit of an age gap.
Right. Like, I remember
bit.
drive through from like old school, like starting line and like Newfound Glory. I think something corporate was a drive through band, weren't they?
Yep.
Oh, were they?
Yes,
Early on?
yes, they
Yeah.
were.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
Like, at least leaving
They
through the
were
window.
all like right
I'm
at the
still
start.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still gonna go
Yeah.
fucking drive through then.
I
yeah.
mean,
All those
that
bands
is my
are fire.
number one personal choice as well.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, those some great records put out there.
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
so many good ones.
Yep. Beanies or snapbacks?
Snapbacks. Wearing one right now.
I was gonna
But
say,
I
I've got a
have gotten
feeling.
into the beanies. I have gotten into the beanies.
Yeah.
I must say I have gotten, especially being out on the East Coast when it gets cold.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys know.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing a beanie right now.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold in my basement. So
Yep. No, but I just like I like older vintage hats and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I try to
same.
pick as many as I can up. So definitely snapback.
Nice. Darth Vader or Voldemort?
I hate Harry Potter. And I love Star Wars, so I'm going Vader all day.
Easy. That's
Yeah.
easy.
That's
then.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Easy
day.
enough.
And
Oh.
Vader's so much more badass than
Right.
Voldemort. You know what I mean? Vader don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah. Vader's
Vader's
fucking
stoked, yeah, he don't
powerhouse.
care. You know what I mean? Yeah, he doesn't care.
No, he had I think he had such a more overall like story arc. His whole
Yeah, his
story arc
story
was
arc, he's just way more imposing than Voldemort. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like fucking
mhm.
You know,
yeah.
Pat, we were talking about the first three Warcraft games, right?
Yeah.
And to me, like you remember Arthas from Warcraft 3?
Uh-huh.
Like his arc is essentially just Darth Vader, just in that, that realm.
So many different,
So
so many
yeah, exactly. Like
people's
yeah, it's just such a good like
arcs are
yeah,
Darth Vader's.
yeah, exactly. Like he like set the standard for that like fall
He's a
from
man.
grace
Yeah,
and
yeah.
redemption arc storyline. Not to
You
get
know
not to
who's
get yeah.
you know who else did something like that? Lucifer.
Oh yeah.
He's like a cool dude now.
He's all right, that guy.
Yeah.
He's fucking all right.
He's fucking all
He's
right.
pretty good. He's a pretty good bud.
All right. So here's our last one. Good Charlotte or Simple Plan?
Oh, this is a tough one. This might
Yeah.
be the hardest one, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, uh I feel like Good Charlotte had more good albums than Simple Plan. I'm only really familiar with the the No Helmets, No Pads, Just Balls
Sure.
album
Mhm.
from Simple Plan, which is quite literally a perfect record, I think. You know, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
bangers
Yep.
front to back. But I feel like Good Charlotte is just more edgy and
Oh
more
yeah.
up my alley. More up my alley.
I mean, they definitely like dressed edgier for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know, like that one, like their big record. At least I think it's like the Young and the Hopeless.
Yep, Young and the Hopeless, yeah. Yeah.
Like that is more edgy, but like they're a
Still
straight up pop
pop
band
punk.
though.
Yeah,
Oh
still
yeah.
Like
one
Over yeah,
million percent
especially after that
set the
record.
standard.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
by the
Yeah.
time they got to Good Morning Revival, I mean they were like full
yeah,
on like alt pop rock, which I
Yeah.
like.
yeah.
I think I love that record. Good Morning Revival, in my opinion, is their best
It's a good
record.
record, yeah.
I
Oh,
love that record.
I'm pretty sure that's the record I rated as their worst record
Really?
in my
Wow.
No shit.
ranked series.
Damn.
But
Heart.
I could be wrong. But I know it wasn't high. It was pretty darn low.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But like they dressed like they were fucking just so punk rock,
Right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
edgy.
They had the
Exactly.
image.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
they definitely had like a harder image, but they were easily just as poppy as
Yeah,
Simple
sure.
Plan.
Right. Right. If
Songs are
anything,
good,
I would
though.
argue that like Simple Plan stayed pop punk over the years, whereas
Mhm.
Good Charlotte went more alt rock, went more pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they were, other than Good Morning Revival, like like I said, I just did this whole series. I went through their whole discography. Like
Yep.
I was so wrong in what I thought what I felt like I remembered them being like.
Mhm.
Sure.
Like going through their discography, they were pretty fucking consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like musically, like their music didn't really change too much other than like Good Morning Revival, but even that, if you like really go back and listen to it, it's still Good Charlotte.
Mhm.
Right. That was the thing. I think they always even when they did switch things up, they always made it still sound like them. Right.
Mhm.
Like their newest record sounds nothing, in my opinion, like Young and the Hopeless, but still sounds like a
Right.
good Charlotte record. Right. They have
Mhm.
Right.
it just comes down to like they just have a certain like knack for writing a certain style of song, and they make everything their own, and I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
kind of a big deal,
Absolutely.
if you will.
But trying to beat Young and the Hopeless, man.
It's
I don't think it's
tough.
gonna happen.
Fucking
Sorry.
good record.
That record is just
It's a
banging
good
back and
record.
back.
That record is
Untouchable.
iconic. It is one
Mhm.
of the best pop punk records of all time.
Right, and probably one of the most important in terms of like bringing pop punk to the mainstream, because it really like I feel like that was one of the records that kind of brought like the kind of with Hot Topic, for example, brought a lot of the Marilyn Manson out of Hot Topic and
Yep,
brought in a lot
yep.
of the MCR and the Good
Yeah.
Charlotte and stuff. It kind of
That's a really good point. That's a
know.
really good point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I wholeheartedly. I was just
Yep.
sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, we need to do like a whole like series or show on the most important pop punk records.
That would be a good show.
I
That
think
would be
that'd be a
sick.
good one.
You
I
guys
think
should
that is-
definitely do that.
We should do that, Brett.
I
Okay,
would never shut up.
I know.
I get super
know.
passionate.
We
about
probably
that
You
won't
could
be
stuff.
break it down by
we-
era too. You
We
could
won't
do,
be
like,
able to have
90s.
we won't be able to have a guest on for that one because
Yeah, it'll
You'll
be
just
me
have to rock with
yapping.
it.
it'll have to be a Brett and Pat special.
Absolutely.
Yep. Which is, hey, you know what? That's fine. You know, like we'll yap. We'll do some yapping.
We'll just yap. All right, Wes, you did it. You finished the podcast.
Thank you.
Now's your chance. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you, and what's next.
Yeah, you could follow Sunday Morning at Sunday Morning CT on all social medias. We listen to Eternal Grief. Let us know your favorite songs. We'll be touring more next year in 2026, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. That's all I could say right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean
Good shit.
that's saying enough.
Yep.
Go stream it. Go follow. Go do all the things. Go support because that's what it's all about. Supporting the scene. So go support. Go love it. You're gonna love the record. If you haven't listened to
It's
it,
fucking great.
it's so good. So go do
Thanks,
that.
guys. Appreciate it.
And yeah, guys, that's it. This has been another episode of the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Peace.
Later.
Fuck you guys. Just kidding.
Thank you so much for checking out the show. Please hit that like, subscribe, or follow button so you never miss an episode. And thank you to those who already are. Please rate and review the show to help the show be found by new people. And if you're in the position to help us grow, head on over to our website where you can find merch, our Patreon, and other ways that you can help at www.unsignedpoppunk.com. Let us know in the comments who else you'd like to see on the show and what other content you would like to see. Thank you so much for spending your time with us.